I think some Americans are still not fully comprehending of the challenge that the US has with actually attacking another country that is defending itself.
Right. I agree. There's a problem with being the aggressor. And it seems to me that the administration thought this was going to be an easy win because, the Iraq war, at least the US led invasion of Iraq was relatively easy. They had an experience in Venezuela that was just overwhelming. And I think that they honestly believed that this regime would fall. They gave opposition parties the chance. There was a complete lack of understanding about Iran, the regime, its military, and how everything was set up. They have been preparing for this war for a very long time. And that gives you that amount of time gives you the ability to explore every option, including, exactly what the US is known to do, which is to bomb military targets and sometimes critical infrastructure and to be able to work around it. And so we're also in the world, we're on this cusp of a dramatic change in how wars are fought. You see it in Ukraine it's not a war of airstrikes and infantry movements anymore. It's a war of drones and it's a war of missiles. And, they're doing some version of it in the Strait of Hormuz right now. And that's really not what the US military was, ramping up to do. In the past couple of years, we were preparing for a pivot to Asia to counter Chinese dominance. We were preparing for countering Russian hypersonics. This is not what we had planned on. And so we're really kind of rushing to catch up to the idea that the most effective weapon is basically a lawnmower attached to a bomb that's built dirt cheap and made in mass.